Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing CF Monterrey 0, Cruz Azul 1 in the first leg of the semifinals of the 2024 Liga MX Clausura Liguilla. Cruz Azul gets the win at Estadio BBVA, and they're pretty much on their way to the final unless disaster completely strikes on Sunday, which we will review that and be live for that second leg as well. CF Monterrey 0, CF Cruz Azul 1 en la partido ida de las semifinales de la Liga MX Clausura Liguilla. Cruz Azul ganar de visitar contra Monterrey. Goals were scored as follows. In the 34th minute, Cruz Azul were amazing offensively throughout the first half. They dominated offensively throughout the first half. They had so many chances. They should have had more than one goal. But in the end, they at least get one. Ball played back to Carlos Rotondi. He takes a shot, curls it in just past Andrada to where it gets into the far side of the net to make it 0-1 in the 34th minute. Just barely squeaks it in there. That's how close this game was to being 0-0 or even a 1-0 win the other way, because we'll get there. But Cruz Azul gets the goal off Rotondi. 0-1 esta noche y global. They lead on the night 0-1 and on aggregate with the seeding tiebreaker in their hands as well. Knowing they're the second place team in the general table, they have the seeding back up as well. But they have that one goal into the half. They tried to chip the keeper late on in the first half to make it 2-0 at the half. That does not work. It ends up being 0-1 at the half. 0-1 de la miro tiempo esta noche y global. Still an aggregate lead for Cruz Azul. Great first half. It could have been better. It was damn near perfect, but it could have been better. That's the crazy part. Their first half could have been better, even though it was pretty much perfect. That's crazy. That is crazy to be like, damn, legitimately could have been better. But it wasn't. But it was enough. Full time, the match ends 0-1. 0-1 esta noche y global para Cruz Azul. But in the final seconds, there is a free kick for Monterrey, free kick for Rayados. Ball crossed in. It goes through the hands of Meyer and off the post and out. It was this close. If it didn't go through his hands, it goes into the net. It going through his hands puts it off the post and redirects it out. Because the speed the ball was going, it grazing his hands slowed it down enough to where it would bounce back. I'm not a master at physics, but I do know if there was no scrape, it's like a hurricane. A hurricane hits land. It's going to weaken. And it's going to be very hard for it to get back to that peak strength while it's back over water, getting closer to, say, New Orleans or Houston. But Cuba had to take the brunt of it. It's happened before. Probably happen again this year. Seriously, I mean, it's going to be a crazy hurricane season. Like, I have half a mind to do tropical updates on this channel with how the hurricane season might just end up this year. I have half a mind to do it. I may. But, again, it's like a strong hurricane hitting Cuba on its way to New Orleans. Gustav style, right? It weakens to the point where it's not going to get back to that Cat 4 strength going into New Orleans. Cuba took the shot for New Orleans. Well, the worst of it. Point being is the ball going through Meyer's hands was Cuba. The post was New Orleans. The no goal was the fact that nothing bad happened, you know? Yeah, I've been watching old hurricane coverage. Why do you ask? Bringing up Gustav. What do you ask? With that being said, That ball luckily went through his hands. No goal. 0-1. 0-1. Cruz Azul get out with a win. Good for them. Stats are as follows. 13 shots to 10. 3 shots on goal to 5. 59% possession to 41% possession. 544 passes to 402. 85% pass accuracy to 82. 7 fouls to 10. 0 offside to 1. 1 yellow card to 1. 0 red cards to 0. 8 corners to 2. Here is my thoughts. And I'm going to do this as quickly as I can. Here's my thought. Cruz Azul basically flexed on Monterrey, saying, we'll beat the hell out of you offensively in the first half. You want to change out your crap players for better players and take the initiative in the second half. We'll beat you defensively. They survived the onslaught twice. There was an onslaught from the 45th to about the 60th minute. Then they made another sub, and then from like the 70th to 96, there was another onslaught. Pretty much most of the second half was Monterrey pushing the ball forward, trying to get that goal. Not that a 1-1 draw would be great, but if they won 1-0 away, they win and get to the final. So the math would have backed them a little bit more had they got that one goal or won outright. The math would have backed them a little bit more. But they didn't. But Monterrey chose to push for a goal for the whole second half, and they still couldn't score. There were a couple of chances in the first half for Monterrey, but they absolutely pissed them away. Cruz Azul was the better team throughout the first half offensively. They legitimately took the initiative, put the ball forward, took the chances, tried to win this game outright, and do it within the first half, and they damn near did it. They should have been 2-0 up at the half, if not 3, but it was just 1. Could have been better, but that first half was perfect offensively. The second half, they're like, okay, if you want to go this way, we'll beat you defensively too. We'll demoralize you defensively too. Anselmi's tactics are just so amazing. This man is manager of the year in Mexico. He is amazing. Took a hapless Cruz Azul team, 6 months later, damn near in the final. Might just win the whole Liguilla. Wouldn't shock me. They're the best team left, the way they're playing. The belief that they have, the way they're playing, they are the best team left this season in the Final Four. America falling apart. They're choking. They're getting worse at the wrong time. They're getting cold at the wrong time. Chivas, I like Cruz Azul better than. Chivas is playing better now, but I still like Cruz Azul better than. Monterrey just lost to Cruz Azul. And they've been falling apart since the Columbus game. So, in theory, with 4 teams left, Cruz Azul looks like the best team. With 3 games to go, 3 games to glory, halfway through the playoffs, they look like the best team. Why would they lose? It's just my point. Anselmi's got them playing so damn well. That's all I gotta say. And then, Monterrey, Tano Ortiz can't win a semifinal to save his life. We'll see what happens in the second leg, but Monterrey, they needed a goal. They needed that goal that went through Meyer's hands. They needed it. They didn't get it. They're going to regret missing that one, that last second chance. They're going to regret not getting it. And Cruz Azul's going to be thanking their lucky stars that they defended so damn well throughout the whole second half and chose to basically focus on that. Man of the match for me? The man of the match for me is Carlos Rotondi for the winning goal. Putting it in, inch perfect to make sure they won the game. Cruz Azul, Rotondi is man of the match. I would give it to Jordi Cortizo because he changed the game for Monterrey. Once he came on, offensively, the balance of the game on offensive play just completely switched. Once Cortizo came on. Romo is not a leader. Cortizo is a slightly better leader. And he's a damn good player. But I don't want to give it to him with Monterrey losing the game. But he's got a very good shout for man of the match had they drawn or won, had Monterrey did. But damn good game from Jordi Cortizo. The fact that Monterrey didn't score is wild. But with that being said, there you go. If you like this stream or video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you on Saturday for a live watch along and review of Toronto FC versus CF Montreal. Sunday I will be live for the second leg of this tie and reviewing it, but it's at 7, so it's not this late. Monday, off. Tuesday, Canadian Championship second leg, Toronto St. Laurent, live in RSR. Wednesday, Europa League final, live RSR. Thursday, Liga MX final, first leg, live in RSR. So that's what the next week looks like. Friday off. That's what the next week looks like for y'all. It's pretty obvious, but it is what it is. With that being said, I'll see you on Saturday. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you.